guys. Sorry for the brightness and for another car video. I'm actually on my way to the surgeon's office for my 1-month post-op DSV checkup. And so I can't believe it's already been a month. It has definitely been crazy. Yeah, I mean, it has definitely been crazy. Gosh, the sun is bright today. Thank God for that. I'm so sick of the rain, guys. Give me 1 second here. All right. So, stats. Okay, my highest weight was 255 pounds. My weight the day of surgery when I had VSG was 230.1 pound. That was in 2018 on January 3rd. My weight day of surgery for the duodenal switch was 190 pounds. It was 190 pounds, and that was on June 12th of 2019. And then my current weight is 176 pounds, which means I have lost a total of 14 pounds since day of surgery. So 14 pounds in a month. That is amazing. I am so happy that I'm finally starting to lose weight again. Well, first of all, I want to apologize because it's been a month. I initially was planning on doing weekly, and I'm hoping, excuse me guys, I've been drinking water and it's just I initially wanted to do my weekly updates like I did when I was post VSG, and I still want to go back to that. I want to start that this I guess starting this week. I have not been myself. When I say it's been crazy, it truly has. I haven't really even been able to be fully back at like work. You guys know that I run my blog as well as the administrative part of our painting company, and I have not been able to be fully back at work, guys. It's just been it's been horrible. I mean, pain-wise, there's no pain. Again, guys, I'm really sorry with this like lighting, but the sun is really happy to be out today. Anyway, pain, it has not been, there's no pain right now, which is good, and it's been like that for about 2 weeks now. But I don't know if like the site right after, you know how with like the duodenal switch, they come up with a loop and they stitch the loop of the small intestine right after the duodenal at the bottom of your stomach, so that they can so that they can preserve the pylorus valve. And the pylorus valve is what the pylorus valve is that little valve at the bottom of your stomach that pushes the food through to your intestine. And I don't know if at that suture site it's just still really inflamed, or I have no idea. And I mean, that's what I'm gonna ask my surgeon today, just because it's been crazy, guys. Those of you that follow me on Instagram know that after I was discharged from the hospital after my surgery, I had to be readmitted. And I'll be adding clips that I did manage to take while I was in the hospital and once I was back at home after my little spiel here. So you will get that update. Unfortunately, I just haven't been feeling myself to be able to edit and upload the videos. One of my boys, who is amazing, offered to do it for me, but you know, he's got his summer reading and his own little spiel going, and you know, I didn't want to burden him with that. He did edit the last video that we posted, which was the Orbeez fishbowl, the DIY Orbeez fishbowl. And if you guys have kids and you want to see a cute little craft that you can do with them over the summer, be sure to check that video out. I'll link it in the cards as well as down in the description box. So yeah, I think he did an amazing job with that video. Let's see. Yeah, so let me explain to you guys what's been going on. I'm still on the blended diet. I'm supposed to let her know. Blended diet, like soft food stage. Not even soft food, like puree stage, sorry. And they're supposed to let me know today whether or not I could advance. I'm thinking that they're gonna say no, just because of everything that's been going on, and I'll get into that in a few minutes. I haven't even been eating, you guys, truthfully. The only things I've had are like cottage cheese, applesauce, I think that's it, cottage cheese and applesauce, and of course like the sugar-free popsicles and water, broth I've had. That's pretty much it, you guys. And what happens is that I don't know if I just have a lot of air in my stomach, or if when I eat, I take in a lot of air. I don't know what the deal is, but it happens when I drink too. My fellow post-weight loss surgery peeps know that I have probably experienced this. When you drink or eat, you get that like sensation where you have to like keep burping. I can't burp. I've never been able to burp, which is like something that's bugged me my whole life. It's really, really weird. But I don't know if that's what contributes to this, or if it's, like I said, the suture. But every time I eat or drink, I have that like pressure, and I get the sensation that I need to vomit, and then I do. So it's very rare the occasion that I don't vomit what I eat. So I've been sticking to broth and water. That's pretty much everything that will go down. I still get that sensation with the broth, with the water. I don't know, but at least it doesn't come back up. I hate vomiting, and I mean, who likes vomiting? No one I know, but anyway. And another reason that I haven't been doing my updates is because I'm always feeling like this. Like, I'm constantly feeling like this because I have to constantly stay hydrated. And also because I've noticed that if I talk too much, that sensation becomes stronger. I don't know if by talking too much I take in a lot of air. I have no idea what the heck is going on there. But anyway. So that's the situation. My incision sites have pretty much all healed. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in seeing. Again, I apologize for this light. Let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing. If it is, let me know in the comments, or a lot of you DM me on Instagram. You can feel free to keep on doing that. Either my weight loss surgery Instagram, which is, I'll put it down here, or my blog Instagram, which I'll also put down here, and they'll be linked down in the description box also. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what's been going on and why I haven't really been updating. It's a pain because I love talking to you guys. I love making videos. Editing is not my favorite part, but I do it because I love uploading videos for you guys. I want to give the keto diet a try. My girl Erica over at A Time to Shrink is amazing, guys. If I'm sure y'all know who she is, because she is just amazing. I absolutely love her. I love how real she is. She is great when it comes to keto. She's post VSG, and you know, she's been a great inspiration to me. So I definitely want to give keto a try, guys. I feel like not only will it fit perfectly into my daily routine, but also I feel that because of the range of foods that you can eat, I won't feel restricted, and I feel like it's a lifestyle change that I'll definitely be able to continue. That being said, so once I can start eating, I want to switch over to a keto lifestyle, and I'll definitely, you know, be taking you guys along and letting you guys know how that is going. Weight-wise, I've done amazing progress since after the surgery. I know that I was very discouraged after my VSG, and it's not because I was slow losing, because I really wasn't. I mean, right after VSG surgery and up until I was 4 months post-op, the weight was just coming off tremendously, which is, you know, what's expected. But I did have that other surgery where I had one of my fallopian tubes and one of my ovaries removed. Excuse me. And so sorry, brain fart. Anyway, So I had that second surgery, which I told you guys about already, and I can link the video too if you guys are interested in that. And my surgeon feels that the trauma of that surgery, that surgery caused like a trauma on my body. Nothing like bad, but it was strong enough that my body just stopped the weight loss, and I just stalled, and I did not move. I think I even gained a couple pounds, or more than a couple pounds, because after VSG and before that surgery, the lowest I had gone down was to 178 point something, and then excuse me. By the time I was 1 year post VSG, I was back up to 190. So, my body just felt comfortable. Honestly, I felt fine. I'm not going to say that I felt great or anything like that, because I still could feel like heavy, and but I could do a lot more than I could obviously do before VSG. So, I felt fine, and I guess my body was just comfortable. I really don't know. So yeah. I stayed there, 190. Honestly, guys, after after October of last year, of 2018, I just stopped weighing myself because I wasn't seeing the scale go down, and week after week, it was still the same number, or I had increased a pound or two, and it was just very discouraging, and it was very frustrating. So I just stopped weighing myself, which I don't know if that was good or bad, because when I went for my 1 year post VSG checkup and I saw my weight, it was a bit of a shock. So and then I felt like even more discouraged. But talking with my surgeon, and you guys, the restriction, my VSG restriction, has always been there. I absolutely love my tool. It has done wonders for me, and so I know that it wasn't a fail on the VSG part. Prior to my duodenal switch surgery, I wasn't able to eat more than 3.5, 4 ounces at a time. I would eat my 3 meals. If I did snack, it was maybe between that lunch and dinner. Excuse me. It was between that lunch and dinner. And more often than not, I snacked with either a little bit of string cheese, or I would snack with hummus or mashed avocado. I'm trying to think. Or, sometimes I just have a tea, and that would really curb anything. So I know that my restriction was there. It was definitely not, VSG related. I was working out daily. I did an hour of cardio a day, every single day of the week. And 3 times a week, on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would also do strength training. So, arms, legs, tummy, that sort of thing. And then I also did Zumba. So it wasn't my exercising, it wasn't what I was eating. And both my surgeon and the nutritionist agreed with me on that part. It wasn't anything I was doing. It was not the VSG. It was probably just that shock that my body had because it had to undergo another surgery so soon to my VSG that caused my stall in my weight loss. So, yeah, so that was that. And I'm sorry I'm not looking right at you guys, but I am driving on my way to my surgeon's office. At this point, this is like the only time I would have had today, and I really wanted to get this video up to you guys. Excuse me. You see, like it's like that feeling like I want to burp, but I can't. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm trying to see what else I have to update you guys on. Okay, yeah, so that was all, pre-duodenal switch. After my duodenal switch, however, I've had, this issue where I can't really eat anything, pureed, like applesauce, the cottage cheese. My mommy made, it's so cute. My mommy made some butternut squash, and she pureed it, and even that came up. If I tried pudding, which I should be able to handle, the sugar-free pudding, that came back up. Jello came back up. So it's down to water and broth. And every now and then I'll have a little bit of tea, but honestly, you guys, I don't know if it's my taste buds or what. I cannot handle stuff that I could handle right before my duodenal switch. One of the biggest things that I would love to drink was my Hint water or my Propel water, and I just can't stomach it. The flavor just isn't right to me. Now it's gotten to the point where even water, warm, cold, room temperature, whatever, I can't stomach it, but I have to stay hydrated. So I've tried the flavor enhancers. I've tried every type of flavor enhancer that I could think of. And it's just the flavor, I cannot. Right now, what's been kind of working for me, and I don't know if you guys know about it, totally not sponsored. It's just something that I saw on my Instagram feed, and I gave it a try, and it's been okay. I mean, I managed to at least pass the flavor, is the Circle. They have these pods right here, and they have different flavors, and so I get the Sips is what they're called. They're not called pods, sorry. I get the Fit Sips, which has electrolytes in them, and then I get the Life Sips, which is just flavors, fruity flavors. My favorite is definitely the watermelon. the new Life Sips package, and it's really not bad, guys. I get 8 of the sip things for my bottle every month. It's $27. It is pricey, I think, but right now it's either that or I don't even know what. So, because it's gotten to the point where just plain water is a no-go for me, guys. So, so I've been doing that. What I like, though, is that each sips, which is like, there's a light here. Each of these little sips, which is this little canister in here, I fill up my bottle with water maybe like between 12 and 15 times, and I still get the flavor. So, I mean, it lasts, guys. I received the second month package already, and I haven't even finished my first package. So, I think it's definitely worth it for me. It has a dial at the top where you can control how strong or how light you need the flavor, and I think that's what really makes a difference for me, because I can control. There are times when I've noticed that I put it up a little, or there are times when I move it back down, and at least that makes my drinking at least that makes my hydrating bearable. So that's what I've been doing. I'm trying to think. A lot of you guys have DM'd me on Instagram asking me if the surgery was like really painful. Honestly, it wasn't, you guys. It was more painful to me than the VSG. However, it was controllable with Tylenol. I did not need to fill the Dilaudid prescription that I received. However, I have a bit of a high tolerance for pain, so take my information with a grain of salt. So it really depends on your pain tolerance and how you'll feel. But it was really just that first week post-surgery that I was like in pain, and it was more tenderness to the incision sites than anything else. It was not something like inside. It was just like tenderness around the incision sites. Also, I noticed that I bruised around my incision sites this time. Sorry. Which is something that didn't happen with my VSG. I don't know why. I also bruised with the Lovenox shots at the hospital this time around, which is also something that didn't happen with my VSG. Excuse me. I didn't end up needing to come home with Lovenox shots. But then again, I didn't have to with my VSG either, so that was great, because I don't know if I could have done that to myself. I would have had my mom do it. I did have a drain this time, but I only had it while I was in the hospital, and the day of discharge I did get it removed. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much my update. I will insert all the little tidbits of videos that I recorded here and there during my first couple weeks. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out either in the comments or in the About tab on my channel. You can see my email in there. I think I also put my email down below in the description box. You could also reach out via Instagram or on, send me a DM, and I will do my best to answer your questions. Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for joining me on this journey. It's been a crazy one, but it's one that I am super happy that I have embarked on. It really is an amazing tool. I love my VSG, and the weight has been coming off. I hate this lighting, guys. I am so sorry. And the weight has definitely been coming off with the DS. So I'm super excited. I am hoping that I'll be able to this time reach my goal. So my initial goal weight when I had the VSG was 170 pounds. So I'm super excited to reach that milestone, which now I can sense that that's definitely gonna happen. And then once I reach it, I don't know, maybe I'll set another milestone. Maybe I'll set another goal, but for the time being, that is still my goal, is to be down to 170 pounds, which, yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, putting up with me. And I love you guys bunches. And I'll see you guys next week, I promise. Have a great one, guys. Hey guys, so I'm finally back at home. It is post-op day 3 from my duodenal switch conversion from a VSG, and I am in a lot of pain. I am in more pain than I was with the VSG. So I came back home yesterday afternoon, but I am in a lot of pain. Now, my surgeon had told me that there really wasn't going to be much of a restriction since I had my sleeve done well over a year ago. But I think that there is, to be honest with you. I had a swallow study day 1 post-op, and they said everything was fine. But like when I eat like very little amounts of liquids, because right now I'm still on the liquid diet, and even though I'm drinking, so I just can't. I fill up real fast. I don't know if it's because the anastomosis site where they joined the where they did the loop for the intestine. I don't know if that's just really swollen and that's why I can't get much down. But I also have like a lot of gas, and that stinks because I am not the type of person who can burp. I know that is super funny. Anyone who knows me knows that that's something weird that I have. I just cannot burp. And so I'm always feeling like I'm gonna vomit, and that's like a horrible feeling. I mean, I didn't even have this with the VSG. And, a lot of the videos that I saw, they kept telling me, well, I kept seeing how, like, getting the DS after the VSG was so easy, and, but it just hasn't been for me like that. Even that day 1 post-op, I had one of my incisions, it just wasn't like closing up, and I would bleed through. That first night I bled through let's see, we ended up having to change the sheets at the hospital like 5 times. I had to change the gown 5 times. And I mean, it was a lot of blood. Looking at it, and I'll insert a picture here. It is the tiniest little spot, but it really was like unbelievable how much blood was coming out of there. I also had a drain, which is something that was new to me from the VSG, because I did not have a drain with my VSG. But, oh yeah, so they ended up having to add some more stitches to that one incision site. My incisions are they're very painful, they're very itchy, but that, that's to be expected. I just wasn't expecting my restriction to be this much. Like I said, I don't know if it's just because my intestine is swollen, and if it is, then I'm hoping that will resolve soon. I have to wait. It's Saturday. I had my surgery on Wednesday, the 12th of June. Today's Saturday, and on Monday, I'm supposed to call my surgeon's office. I'm sorry, guys. On Monday, I'm supposed to call my surgeon's office to schedule the 1-week post-op visit, I guess. And I'm just hoping that I can drink a little more by then. But I am in tons of pain, guys, and I keep feeling like the liquids that I drink, like they're right here, and they just can't seem to get down, and I feel like I'm gonna vomit all the time. But yeah, so we'll see. Other than that, I'm still very, very lethargic. I don't know if it's because of the anesthesia or whatever. I have not been taking, they gave me Dilaudid when I left the hospital, and I had the PCA pump, with Dilaudid IV while I was in the hospital, but I didn't take it because it kept making me so nauseous, and so they ended up giving me a lot of nausea medicine while I was in the hospital. They did not give me a prescription for nausea medicine leaving the hospital, because I guess I'm supposed to inform them if I'm like super nauseous. It's not so much nausea as it is the feeling that I'm gonna vomit, because the liquids that I'm taking in are not going down. I really can't take more than 2 ounces because otherwise it just comes right back up. So I've been sticking to 2 ounces, but it's still very, very painful. And like I said, I just feel like I have all the liquid in my throat, and it's about to come back up. And I'm sure that me not being able to burp is not helping it, because I feel like if I was able to burp, then that would I guess help relieve that sensation, but I don't know. So that's what it is. So I'll check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know how I'm doing. Bye. Hey guys, so it is post-op day 4, and I am back in the hospital. I was admitted back into the hospital on Saturday night. I know I made a quick little video, which I have put before this one, just telling you guys how I wasn't able to keep anything down, and it was very painful, and I was nauseous all the time, even though I had not taken any of the narcotics. I had only taken the Tylenol, but I mean, the nausea was so bad. So I spoke to my surgeon, and she told me to come down to the emergency room, which I did. And they ended up doing a CT scan, which showed that even though I had stopped eating and drinking 4 hours before they did the CT scan, there were still lots of fluid in my stomach, which also showed that it was emptying really, really slow, and that it could be due to swelling at the like incision site inside. So they told me that they were going to have to keep me overnight for observation. I was not allowed anything to eat or drink. I still haven't been able to eat or drink anything. It's 5:06 in the evening on Sunday, and I've been waiting all day for a like a swallow study, so they'll go ahead and do that more than likely in the morning now, since it's been so late. So I doubt very much that they'll get to it today, but we'll see what the morning brings. So that might be that I might have to spend tomorrow. Well, I'll definitely be here in the morning, but I think depending on what the study says, I may have to just spend another night here tomorrow evening, and maybe not even leave until Tuesday. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I have a lot of work to do, and even though I've talked to a lot of the reps that work with me, and they've all been so amazing, and letting me know that my health comes first, which it does. I still have that responsibility of everything that I need to get done, and it really irritates me. The hubby purposely is not bringing my laptop to the hospital, because he's like, you can't be stressing, you need to relax, you need to do your walking, and you need to take it easy, which I have been doing, but I'm not the type to sit down, relax, and not do anything. So I have been bored out of my mind. I know that there's many of you out there who can definitely relate to that. So yeah, I am bored out of my mind. I usually go around and do maybe 3 or 4 laps every hour around the floor, and just to keep me like in a different like mind space. I've also gone and sat down in like the little like lounge area that they have on the floor, just to get out of the room a little bit. But anyway, so that's just a quick little follow-up, and I will let you guys know how I'm doing tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's post-op day 5, and I'm still in the hospital. I had another swallow study today, and that went fine. Apparently everything is like going down like it should be now, finally. There's still a little bit of resistance by inflammation, but I was told that would get better. Sorry about the lighting in here, but the only light that I can turn on at the moment is the one behind me. So the lighting is like really, really awkward. Anyway, so they took me off no foods allowed, and let me have liquids today. I had what did they send? They sent Carnation instant breakfast along with Isopure. And to be honest with you guys, I cannot stand the flavor of Isopure. I've never been able to, so that was a no-go for me. And I did try the Carnation instant breakfast, but I don't know if it's because it's like milky or what, but I have severe heartburn. I'm like dying with heartburn. So my nurse said she was going to try and see if she could get me like Tums or something, if the doctor would approve it. But if not, I honestly don't know what I can do, because they want me to sip water. Well, I can't sip water with this heartburn. I feel like I'm going to vomit. And not because I'm nauseous, but because I have heartburn. Anyway, so we'll see what happens. My incision where they threw in a stitch started randomly bleeding again today, but then it stopped, so that's a good thing. they told me that as long as I could tolerate breakfast tomorrow, that I would be okay to go home. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, just wanted to check in and talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye. Hey guys. So I'm feeling much better today, and they're saying that I'll probably be able to go home today, which is a very good thing because I am sick of being in this hospital bed. I mean, I get up and I walk constantly because I get so bored of being here. But other than that, I mean, it's been good. Oh gosh, why is my IV beeping? Oh, it's because my IV is finished. Yay! Okay, so that beeping is annoying and it is gonna get louder. So, I just want to let you know. So I am gonna get to go home today. So I'll just follow up with you guys once I'm home. Right? Hey guys, so I am finally back at home. It's 1 week post-op. And I finally got discharged again yesterday, which was Tuesday, and sorry guys, I've been so behind on the blog that I recorded a bunch of videos today, and I'm just not feeling well. I don't know what it was, but anyway, which is why I'm in bed. You guys don't usually see me in bed, but that's why I'm here. That'll be it. I'm gonna take off. I'm sorry, but I am really not feeling well. Thanks again for tuning in and coming along in my journey. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.